Well, ladies and gentlemen, the stranger from the internet reached out to me again, and they asked if I would be interested in checking another one of their tools out. This is supposed to be a General Motors specific scan tool with bidirectional controls. Check out the specs. Typical scan tool packaging. I've had it on the shelf for a couple weeks now, and this is the first time I'm actually taking it out of the box that it came in. This is what they shipped it in. Never checked it out until just now. Looks a little bit similar to the King Bullen that they sent me before. I'll show you that one in a second. Packaging looks to be good. Got the little dry packs in there to keep the tool safe from moisture. It's a nice long cable, just like that other one. That King Bullen had a nice long cable. Easy enough. Did it come with any instructions? Okay, it did. Quick start guide. It's just like 2 pages in multiple languages. User manual. The user manual does seem to have a fair amount of information in it. They give you example screenshots. So the instructions look to be of pretty good quality. But enough of the instructions, we'll check out the tool. They sent it to me a while back and it's been sitting on the shelf for a while, so we're going to find out how much battery does it really ship with. Okay, it just looks like it just got little touch buttons on the front. Okay, so it's basically all touchscreen. Next step. Okay, I see I have to highlight it. Okay, I've got it connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm sure we agree to all these terms and conditions, right? Let's speed read all of it. Edit, privacy policy, pretty standard legalese, service agreement, sure. Screen capture. User manual. So we've got the user manual on the tool too. That's pretty cool. That's definitely nice. Diagnostic records, diagnostic report, feedback, images. What's DLC do? Probably just gives you typical DLC locations. Okay, but what can it actually do? Okay, so upgrade. Let's see what kind of software updates does it have right out of the box. Okay, I see GM products there. This is supposed to be a GM specific bidirectional scan tool, so you're supposed to have the capabilities to do relearns, to do actuator tests. Like, you should theoretically be able to turn things on and off with this tool. I've got the 2007 Chevy Silverado here, which happens to have a third gear flare every time, almost every time I shift into third gear, so I figured we could probably use this tool. That would be a good opportunity to check out the capabilities. So okay, I gotta press the power button to wake it back up. So let's go hook up to the Silverado. Okay, so we're moved on into the Silverado. Gonna get the DLC plug hooked up. Notice that it did come with a little cover here to keep your terminals clean, keep the dust out. That's a nice little thing that they included. And the tool woke right up when I plugged it in, and it's immediately doing a VIN scan, which I wasn't expecting. That's pretty cool. So it's wanting to download a software update. Guess we'll have to stand by while this downloads. Okay, so the update only took maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So it scanned the VIN, it's automatically identified the vehicle already. If you're hearing a little buzz noise, it's this, there's a temperature sensor up on the headliner there. Manual transfer case, no. Automatic HVAC, yes. Equal to or over 8600 GVW. This is a 2500 HD. Health report. I like that I basically don't have to do very much with this tool. So far, I've plugged it in and it immediately started working for me to save me time, which is pretty cool. Okay, so after it's scanned the VIN, identified the vehicle, and it's scanned all of the vehicle's modules for codes. Evidently there is one code in the vSIM, cellular phone select service switch. So that's pretty good, because usually you do need OEM capabilities to even read some of these modules. I see transmission, I see transfer case, I see just about anything that you would need. Let's think of something. How about a body control module? Can I go into the module? So now what do I do? Do I go back? I don't really want to clear the code yet. So I don't see an option to go straight to the diagnosis part. How do I do the bidirectional controls? So I may have caused this loop for myself. It's doing a health report again. Okay. How do I... Okay, entering system. Special functions. Engine speed and throttle. Throttle position. Key on, engine off. This thing will not focus. I can actually hear the throttle motor under the hood moving. So already that's some good bidirectional controls. Oil life reset, crankshaft variation learn, that would be very useful for you. Fuel trim reset, cylinder pallet balance test. Can we do that? Start and idle the engine. Injector 1. Disable. Yep, I feel the engine shaking. Enable. Smooth right out. Bidirectional controls are working just fine. Same as a professional scan tool. This tool, when they sent me the link, was about $189 or so, and they wanted me to pass on the information that there's a sale going on July 16th and 17th, maybe July 18th as well, and they just wanted me to let you know. So I don't receive any kickbacks. I don't receive any money from posting any of these videos or anything. I don't receive any money when you click on the link and buy it. They just simply send me the tool, which I don't necessarily need this tool. I do have other tools, but you can never have enough capabilities, right? This thing could definitely come in handy in a pinch, especially on GM vehicles. Especially because this is a lot more standalone than the factory tool which you use with a laptop, or the old Tech 2, which you would have a big cable and a candy module. This is a little more compact. It's got the touch screen. It has the ability to screen print. It has the ability to do the screenshots and save it in a report. And the Tech 2 does not have any of that capability. But they did back in the day. You used to be able to do the snapshot stuff on Tiz2Web, but not anymore. What else did I want to look at? I wanted to look at transmission, because this transmission is acting up. So, kind of special functions, probably transmission oil life. I don't remember this truck even having an oil life. Transmission current oil life 23%, so it's due for a service. Evidently I can reset it. Actuation tests on the transmission. I can take control of the torque converter clutch solenoid. That'd be useful if you're diagnosing a torque converter clutch shutter. Clutch pressure control solenoid, shift transmission line pressure, high side driver 1, shift solenoid, etc. Read data stream. Let's just select all. Hit OK. What kind of graphing capabilities do we have? It looks like I can record. Started recording. And now it's recording all of the data as we go along. And then I can hit stop and then hit OK to save. And just like the other tool, if I click combine, let's do, let's see, commanded gear. We're going to want commanded gear, which I cannot select, unfortunately. Evidently it is not graphable. So then, do we want gear ratio? That would help us figure out what gear we're in. Input shaft speed, supply voltage, no, that's not what we want. Transmission fluid pressure switches could be useful if you're trying to diagnose that. So I've got that third gear shift problem. You could potentially use the transmission fluid pressure switch to check the timing from the commanded gear, from the time that it got commanded to third and the time that your pressure switches actually indicated that third did happen hydraulically. So you could potentially use that. I think that I wanted output speed for sure. Let's do vehicle speed as well. Where's the input speed? Input. I'm not seeing an input speed. It may be in another data list though. So evidently we're getting a combination graph. There's not much happening on this screen, so maybe we should go look at some engine data so I can show off the graphing. Okay, back here at the vehicle's health screen. Read data stream. Let's just do some fuel trim data. Select all. And then we'll do that combine again. This time, let's do accelerator position. Let's do engine speed. O2 sensor, the upstream O2 sensor on both sides, and then that looks like our limit. We can only have 4 of them, 2 of them, 4 of them. So it's similar to the other King Bolin S500 tool that they sent me. You can do the combination graph, and it's useful in different situations. As you can see, each color is indicating what it is, and you're getting each color representing something different on the graph. Okay, so that's very similar to the King Bolin tool. I could use this to diagnose a car. I did diagnose that Honda with the King Bolin tool. I demonstrated that, and you could do some of the same testing with this tool, just depending on what data PIDs that you select. How about the horn? Can I turn the horn on? Can I actuate the horn? I bet I can. Because I was checking engine functions and transmission functions, but usually where the bidirectional controls fall short is on body functions. So let's check some body functions. Body control module. Special functions. Setup SDM. That's definitely a big deal if you have to replace an airbag module, which is pretty common on... I actually did have to replace the airbag module on this truck, so I would have needed that. So evidently I can play with the left rear window. Is it already up? It's up, so I'll command it down. And it's not doing anything, but I don't know that it actually has that capability. I would have to try that with the factory scan tool. Actuation test, miscellaneous test, horn. Body functions. That wimpy little horn that I need to fix, which is another reason this Silverado is in the garage right now. I have to pull the front grille off and replace one of the horns, which is bad. Wiper high-speed relay. Can we get the wipers operating? I heard it click under the hood. That doesn't mean the wipers are going to turn on. Wiper relay would probably also have to be on. Okay, we can command a computer-controlled wiper system. Good to know. What I want to know is, can we do a brake pedal learn if necessary? Can we do a steering learn? What module would be EBCM? That's your ABS module, which is also responsible for stability system on this truck. Anti-ABS motor. Hear it run. For the price, this tool is phenomenal. Just to be able to send commands out to your vehicle is phenomenal at the price point, if you ask me. I think that the tool here comes with some free updates for a while, which is good. Allegedly, this tool can work on up to, I believe, 2020 model. Well, the camera just overheated and shut off, so that must be the sign to wrap this up. First impressions, for the price, I'm impressed with what I can do with the tool. It does the health inspection, or the health check on all of the vehicle modules that's equipped with. It appears to be able to do output controls. I can command the horn on and off with the body function. It gives me the option to do the SDM setup, which is good. I do not doubt that it is able to do it because of the bidirectional controls that we've already seen. I can turn the wipers on and off. We can do body functions, which is a big deal on scan tool capability. If you want to see more of this tool, please do comment and request it. I could do more diagnostic videos with this on GM vehicles. I believe I can also do the OBD2 functions, just generic OBD2. Update later. Okay, it wanted me to make a decision. Update later. Evidently, it wants me to update before it will let me use that function. But so anyways, it's got several updates that it wants me to install, so may as well just update everything and let it do its thing. That's really all I've got for this. Like I said, they've got it on sale the next couple days, July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Or 17th and 18th, I can't remember. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Bye.